This episode starts with my favorite intro of the entire season. The four ninja absolutely body this poor Venomari. Jay freaking materializes out of pure lightning. The music, the dark alleys, the lack of speaking perfectly showcases how the ninja have become more powerful and are not messing around. Kinda wish we got this vibe from them more often.
Because when the great devourer is awakened, there will be nothing it won't consume.
Won't that mean it'll consume you too?
Ah, please, you have to stop him.
This complete 180 from the Venomari is interesting. It alerts the audience of just how crazy Pythor is. Even his own snakes are concerned about his plan. So the ninja go back to the bounty trying to figure out what to do. And Lloyd has a legitimately good idea.
All we have to do is just get one Fang Blade to stop him. What if we take back the other three?
This is the first time Lloyd has been helpful. Good for him to start.
Bridge, give me a sonar sweep of Ninjago.
You can do that? This ship is powerful enough to sweep the entire continent in one go from one location? You guys barely had landline phones in episode 1. The Fangpire and Venomari icons are not their generals. No idea why.
Now give me a sonar sweep of Ninjago, but 20 feet below surface.
What? Wait, what was the point of the first sonar sweep? What are they looking for? Sonar is typically meant for mapping underwater, but it could be used on land technically. Wouldn't the first sonar sweep have given them this? If anyone else understands this better than I do, please tell me in the comments.
All the tombs have been interconnected to make one massive underground fortress.
Cole is talking, but Jay's mouth is moving. I should be used to that by now. Using this sonar magic, they determine the Serpentine hideout and head over.
The Serpentine have shown that they have great powers, and to combat them, you must turn their greatest strengths into their greatest weaknesses.
I like this scene. It shows that the ninja are no fools anymore. They've grown and become more experienced. It reminds the viewer of how far they've come since episode 1, when Cole got hypnotized and no one had any idea.
The venom of the Venomari can make you see things, cloud your perception.
Then I will use my new Falcon vision.
Zane implying that he can be affected by the Venomari is weird. I feel like it shouldn't work on him because, he doesn't have real eyes. Later on in the episode, we see that it conveniently works out that the tribe each ninja seems to specialize in is the one they fight. That entrance looks like a giant snake head. The Samurai X-Mech is hanging from a rope? Who greenlit that logic? This wall shows some art that we can decipher. Here it looks like Pythor with the Fang Blades and the other generals. Above that is the Great Devourer about to eat somebody. That'll be relevant soon. There's a giant teapot up there for Wu, maybe? And apparently that's one of the ninja. I don't see it either. Sensei Wu is such a fun character, he just does not care. This early on, they were still trying to figure out Wu's power level, so he's not even as powerful as he's shown to be later on.
You're stealing?
Alright, we can finally talk about Garmadon and his evilness. I've been waiting for this moment.
Every boy has a choice to grow up to be whoever they want to be, but I never had that choice.
Garmadon did not actively decide to be evil. It was forced upon him by the Great Devourer. I mentioned in the last few episodes that the best description I can give is that he's addicted to being evil. He has moments of clarity and regret for his actions, but he can't fully overcome the temptation to be bad. There is no rehab for people under the influence of pure evil. And this makes him a compelling villain. He's not some random psychopath. He's someone who has been twisted against his will into an evil warlord. He doesn't only want to be evil, otherwise he wouldn't be helping the ninja and Lloyd, and he certainly wouldn't be telling Lloyd not to follow in his footsteps. But idle hands are the devil's workshop, so when everyone's gone and there's nothing to do, Garmadon slips back into his evil tendencies, hence stealing the ninja's data.
We don't want your help, and we don't need you here. Maybe it would have been better if you hadn't come back at all.
Rough coming from your son no matter who you are. The music and conviction from both Lloyd and Garmadon make it an emotional moment. Lloyd has made the decision not to be like his father, and from here on out, he is the Green Ninja. Up until now, Lloyd has been a pretty stagnant character. Yes, he helped unleash the Serpentine, but other than that, he hasn't done a lot. And a lot of that was because they were waiting for his Green Ninja reveal. In Season 2, he gets developed a lot more, which I think is what they're waiting for, but it began here with these interactions with Garmadon. Then Nia calls asking for help. The ninja started off strong, but after getting near the Fang Blades, they got caught. In this shot where they get captured, everyone has their weapons and Nia is still in the mech suit. How did the snakes get them off? They would have had to open the cage to get the mech suit out. Also, Wu's chair appears to be gone.
I'll get you out of there in a jiff!
Every weapon in that closet corresponds to one of the ninja and Master Wu, which makes sense.
The chamber was built out of Venge Stone. Our elemental powers are rendered useless.
We've never seen the ninja use their powers without their weapons. They have unlocked their true potential, but they've never extensively used them. Cole has once opened that door where Kai and Garmadon were fighting, but that's it. Every other time, the ninja had their weapons. Oh, okay, they get out that way. And Pythor knows. That's cold.
Don't worry, Sensei. I have faith in Lloyd.
You have what now? Faith? In Lloyd? Sorry, I've just never heard those two words used like that before. Well, he's trying, I guess. Actually, I should give him a lot of credit. He's only 10 to 12 years old, and he's willing to fight Pythor and his entire Serpentine entourage.
You will want army, or this army! You helped me realize I do have a choice.
Garmadon choosing to help the ninja, at least right now, is great. It helps solidify everything I talked about earlier.
You betrayed them and Sabakai long ago!
It wasn't that long ago. The pilot episodes were probably only a few months ago at most. A year tops. Dang, Lloyd did something. I guess we now have two things on the list of Lloyd's positive accomplishments. Every single background fighter is moving in this scene. Props to the animators, that must have taken a decent amount of time. That was the most snake sound Pythor has ever made. The Serpentine don't usually sound like snakes other than the elongated S. In this shot, the red and green fang blades are right next to each other on the carrier, but when Cole picks it up, they are opposite of each other. Am I the only one who constantly forgets that Pythor can go invisible? It's a hugely overpowered ability, which is probably why it doesn't show up much.
Now that you are safe, and the ninja have the fang blades, there is nothing else I am needed for.
I need you.
This is a big switch up, which really goes to show that when people are angry, they say things they don't mean. Also, Lloyd is a kid, so I'm sure his mind changes a lot.
Soon, you'll be a great man. Although we are now on opposite sides, I'm still very proud of you.
The duality of Garmadon. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but it's really interesting. Are they underage drinking? In front of a 12-year-old, no less? Nah, I'm sure it's just orange juice.
Then have some snob fruit punch.
Oh, okay, I'm glad they clarified. Otherwise, someone could have gotten in trouble. They're all still laughing while they drink. There is no way that works without making a serious mess. As far as an episode goes, it was good. The insight into Garmadon was pretty cool, and Lloyd is attempting to be the Green Ninja, but we'll just give him some time, he'll get better. Looks like the ninja might actually save the day. They have the fang blades and Pythor's nowhere to be seen. No! Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the last two episodes. We are in the end game now.